Hey there, Attack Wing fans. The usual Armchair Admiral here giving you another battle report. We've got a new kind of format that I'm trying to test out. So if you like it or if you don't like it, if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. What I have here is just a full recording of the match, and we're going to do it as a post-game commentary. So let's go after the fleets. What we have here, we're going to be using a conditional surrender fleet versus a cloaked mine laying fleet by the Romans. The fleet with the conditional surrender I actually found off a Facebook post. We're using a Keldon class with Wayon, conditional surrender, green aid, and 3 copies of Shroud. For those of you that do not know, the conditional surrender allows you to negate its attack by discarding all your crew, and the Shrouds allow you to save one of your Dominion crew whenever you would be discarding crew. So I conditional surrender the green aid, and then I use Shroud to keep them from getting discarded. Here we see that the ship is taking on the attack. With the flagship, it's going to be rolling 6 dice. It's got a free scan and a free battle stations. So with some dice mitigation, it's getting pretty easy to get 5 or 6 hits. You saw 5 hits right there versus the 3 evades. And I believe he's going to return fire here. Now, since it's only going to be 4 dice at range 3, and I still have a battle stations token and 3 defense dice, I'm not too worried. I don't think I'll take more than a hit or 2. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let him roll the shot. And look at that, I managed to avoid it. You'll see at the other ship, we have a Nedball with Ducat, also sporting Buka for damage repair, and Bohica for some damage additions. He also has Interface Generator and Cheat Death, which will help him survive. So basically, this fleet is just meant to, survive a large number of attacks or a small number of heavy attacks, because it doesn't matter how much damage you're dealing if I'm negating it with the surrender or with the interface generator. On the other side here, we see the Romulan player is trying to maneuver. He's already managed to drop all of his mines, so I've got a nice little death zone in the area there. Even though that I get a free scan, it's always dangerous, those 2 or 3 dice. He didn't roll any hits this time, but I'm still going to take at least 1 or 2 more attacks from them on the way out. I'm going to go ahead and try to attack my Keldon class there, but instead I'm going to use conditional surrender before the attack. The big thing about that is, with the negated attack, is that he's still going to be forced out of cloak at the end of the turn. So next turn I'll be able to target lock him. The Natra didn't get any bonuses because she bumped, and the Kazara is south of the planet. The full build, I believe, is a Diderdex with the Natra and cloaked mines, a Diderdex with a captain and cloaked mines, just a generic captain, and a Kazara with another generic captain. That way the points are kind of distributed. There's no real easy first target to choose. You can see I'm doing a lot of damage here with the scan and the battle stations, getting 3 of the 6 dice of cloak, or the 5 dice of cloak, depending on who's attacking. With the additional damage from the green aid and Bohica turning blanks, and the battle stations to flip those, it doesn't matter really how many dice you're rolling, because you'll never be able to roll as well as the attack. There are lucky situations, but I mean, it's just a weakness of cloak. People think cloak is, kind of the be-all, end-all defense, but so many times they come up with just no defense dice at all. You can have the Romulan player trying to censor echo, but he did fire with that one last turn, so he does have to cloak instead, take that maneuver back. The Keldon class actually maneuvers straight between 2 copies of cloaked mines and ends up losing all of its shields and taking a crit to the hull. Thankfully, the crit is just the engine room fire, which makes all of the turns red, but since the Keldon has only red turns anyway, it doesn't hurt too much. Ducat, on the other hand, trying to think about what he's going to do. He has no damage on him, and he can't scan, so he's actually going to go ahead and cloak and take the damage here, because for the sole reason he has Buka, which can repair damage, and he doesn't have a lot of damage potential from the other ships shooting at him, thanks to the interface generator. This way, he can still utilize Buka for whatever he needs to repair and be back up at full health by the time he comes around to engage again. His crit ended up being Stun Helmsman, which is actually perfect in this situation, so he didn't have anyone to shoot at anyway. And the damage coming from the Deredex, lining up the shot right there. The Keldon got a shot on him thanks to that 180 arc, and now the Deredex is going to shoot at Ducat with just the 4 dice. No mitigation really, but still managed to score a couple hits, I believe. Was it? Nope, doesn't hit anything because of the extra dice from being on the cloaked mine. It gave him a little bit extra defense that helped him hold it off. All right, we started maneuvers here. I'm just going. He's just trying to maneuver around some way to get better shots. I'm just trying to get out of the cloaked minefield. I do end up staying within range on Ducat, so that'll yield another 2 damage right there. Something I can't deal with Ducat later though. And he does have a shot at me at range 1. So a little dangerous, but with a cloak and battle station, it's enough to avoid all the shots. 4 attack dice with no mitigation versus 5 defense dice with mitigation is going to be a hard nut to crack. Right, moving on to the next round, the Kelvin Clash is going to start coming around the planet while the Romulans try to roll over around. The Negvar managed to just barely squeak by the minefield, so no damage from that one. And if you take a look, it's just barely in range. It's not even just barely in range, but the 180-degree arc of the Kelvin is really coming into play here, getting around the planet. Not the best roll. A hit, a crit, and a battle station, which actually ends up converting to 3 hits and 1 critical after spending the token and using the Green Age ability. Doesn't help much if you're not cloaked and don't roll any good defense though, so he took a lot of damage there. I believe he's out of shield, so no more cloaking for that one. The Doctor coming around, probably going to give a bonus to him if he gets a shot, but coming around the planet, no more damage on him. The Negvar and Ducat are out of reach, but the Keldon still has a shot. He's going to go ahead and try to take out that ship he damaged the last turn, the generic Kazara. And looks like 4 hits and 2 crits. That's going to be more than enough to finish him off. And from here on out, just to check the battle cards, the damage cards just in case. And at this point, come out of the mine, he's only got 1 ship left without a lot of firepower. He's going to go ahead and feed. There's a good game right there. And that is the end of the match. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like or comment below. Let me know what you thought of the new video format. If you like this a lot better than the old one, it's a little bit longer to process, but you get a different kind of commentary feel to it. And, yeah, have fun playing, and good luck. And we'll have another match for you next time.